Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 12 of my Bath City Lower League Management playthrough in Football Manager 2015. And today is the day where we definitely do have to turn around results. 3 losses in the past 4. Haven't won in 5, come on. It's been a long time between drinks. For me, it's really felt that way. I haven't played this save for a couple of days. Obviously, those results, makes you a bit demotivated, but we've got to look where we are in the league. And, of course, you've got to take our successes out of the FA Cup run as well. It has put us in a really strong position financially, able to get a bit more wage budget now to allow for new contract deals for our current players. Basically, every single player are running out of their contract this season, so we're going to have to renew that at some point. Leave your thoughts which players I should actually let go, and that's probably easier than saying like all the names, because a lot of my players have done well this season. I don't want to change it up too much. But if we get promoted, I'm going to have to think about it a bit, or if we're a really strong position. But right now we're not. We've lost our first position. Of course, we have that extra game to play. But if I don't win it, if I don't win this game against Maidenhead, and on recent form, it doesn't look likely. Luckily, it's a home game. But we have a game against Ebbsfleet 3 days later. Where are they? Yeah, kind of near the bottom, 15th. But yeah, like, the pressure is on for us, and this happened to me before, but sort of in another way. One Bath City, I think it might be the first or second season last year in FM14, like, I didn't start amazingly, but then I went on a great run of form, and then there was another season where I did start well like this, but then I dropped off slowly. So that can still happen. Of course, we've been amazing so far. You have to say that, but it's happened to me before, where I've started amazingly, maybe not this amazing, but still really strongly, but then I dropped off. I think that was one of the seasons, definitely. I was in the promotion playoff positions like I am now, pushing for first possibly, but then I just dropped off on results, like you can see here. So it's not a good sign. It's not a good sign. We have to turn it around real quickly. This can't drag on maybe for a month, or dreading, 2 months. And we've got the injuries that's kind of affecting that. We've got our 2 best left-backs injured at the same time. It's funny how that works. So I have to play Andy Gallagher, who's been a really strong captain for us. He's been amazing. So he can come in and deputise in that role and hopefully do okay for us. Also, Pat Chieri, he's kind of getting fed up a little bit, and I said I'm going to play him, because I said that before and I didn't play him, so he's like abysmal morale, but I said I'll play him in the next few matches, so we're going to have to, because he's got good potential. He's got potential to be a quality player at the next level, or a decent player at the next level, but that will make him a quality player at this level, so eventually we will get promoted, but I'm wanting that in the first season. So we shall go in now. This is the team, dropping some players out who haven't been performing, and for fitness reasons, all that kind of stuff, because, yeah, we have played a lot of games, but we have a lot coming up in recent days. Like, we have a game 3 days after this. It's going to be really hard, and where's Maidenhead? 8th. So they're wanting to win this as much as we are, pretty much. They want to try and get promoted. They're in a position to go for the playoffs. So, yeah, we got to try and knock them out of that stage, kind of. Like, if they lose this, yeah, they'll probably drop a little bit. It's interesting that they play 3 or 5 at the back, however you want to call it. Either way, when I come up against these kind of formations, when they play with 3 centre-backs, I'll just call it that, 3 centre-backs, it is like, to me, I'm pretty good in my experience. FM14, I remember facing at least teams at this level. I got good results, and Bizzardi, he's not a natural centre-back. See, I remember that. That's why I clicked on him. I managed Maidenhead in FM08. You'll see me talking about FM08 heaps of times. That's the game I played the most over probably 2 or 3 years, to be honest. When I didn't really have a computer myself. It was pretty slow, and I didn't have a good laptop or something just to buy, because I was in school, that kind of stuff. But anyway, he's actually been a pretty good goal scorer, so he's playing a more defensive game. He's playing as a centre-back where he cannot play there at all. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. He's pretty small for a centre-back as well, 173 centimetres. He's not strong, and he's slow. So that's not going to be good. That's not going to be good at all. But he's a decent fullback. Like I said, when I remembered him, obviously he wasn't as old. 33, well, about 6 years ago. Yeah, he would be in a good age. He was a decent player, but we shall move on, and I think, yeah, we're going to be confident to get a win here. Especially, yeah, like a guy who's not even any level of playing at centre-back. He cannot play there at all, and he's poor physically. You think our strikers who have been on pretty good form this season in David Pratt and Chas Hemmings is always dangerous in the air. You don't think it's going to end too well for them. And also Ross Stern, Aylesbury, Artis, they can always come up for a goal as well. You can see from their stats this season. So that's real good. But we'll say passionately, no, actually, or assertively, what are we going to say? I expect nothing but a win. Yeah, one motivating, and that's something I want to talk about as well. Team talks are pretty hard for me in this save because all my stats are low. Motivating is only 5. I got the lowest stats because I wanted to be realistic in terms of the kind of manager I am for this level, just to make it, yeah, hard for myself. So I hope we can do well. We can, and hopefully me as well. Hopefully my stats can improve as a manager over the course. So again, I am back to this new skin in this series at least. You see my last Manchester United one, you would have seen that. And also I have match stats here, which it's better to get a gauge on how I'm playing, especially at this level. It's good to see if I'm getting possession, if my passes are being completed, the chances I'm creating, if they're clear or not. It's a really good judge instead of going into the tactics and all that kind of stuff and pausing the game. It's good to get a quick look instead of judging off the last 5 minutes who's having the most possession as well. Unfortunately, Gallinar's picked up a knock. That could be bad. I'm not sure if we have another left back. Here we go, Pratt. David Pratt. No one can stop this guy, and I noticed from the comments from you guys, you're really starting to like him a lot, always saying, like even in my other series or when I was streaming as well, which again, I'll say that I won't be for a while. I want to focus on YouTube now. But yeah, you like sign David Pratt like when I'm struggled to score, because yeah, I for those days I did stream like about 3 or 4 days in a row. I applied to get partnered with Twitch, but I got rejected for some reason. So any up and coming Football Manager streamers, yeah, if I can't get partnered, there's not much luck in you getting partnered, to be honest. And it's funny I couldn't get partnered when other people with less live viewers than me were already partnered, so that's a bit fishy. But again, I think I'm just gonna wait till I get 100k subs on YouTube, which will probably be around this time next year. And yeah, because yeah, someone told me that basically when you get 100k subs on YouTube, you're basically, they accept you every single time because they know you have a big following from YouTube. So I think I'll just wait till next year, to be honest. But I do like YouTube more when I sit back and think about it a lot, because yeah, that's where I can just sit back and watch my videos. I do watch my videos back and just see what happens, all that. It's what I've done for 2 years and what I feel comfortable in. So, oh, here we go. And some people actually didn't like that I wasn't uploading videos and I was streaming instead. So yeah, it's probably best for all parties concerned. Oh, good save, Malo. Well done. And Gallinar's still going with a knock. And that's going to be troubling with Gallinar. I hope he doesn't get a permanent injury, because we already got 2 of our other left-backs injured. What are we supposed to do in this situation? Normally, I'd probably sub him off, but we don't have anyone to come on. Would love a goal to seal it. Stern steps up. What else would you expect from Ross Stern? He's becoming a legend of these Bath City series. And hopefully, for years to come, he will be as well in like other Football Manager games. I want to do this every year. I do videos, I guess, with Football Manager, which I hope is a really, really long time, because this is amazing. It's amazing for me right now. I'm not sure what else I'd be doing right now if I wasn't doing YouTube. But yeah, like I said, I know it's a bit funny to say, but I don't want Bath City to get promoted in real life, because then I can't do this challenge with them. So I'm hoping they just, yeah, secure mid-table or something this season and definitely don't get relegated. But see, Gallinar, who do we bring on here? We can't actually bring on someone. So, but something smart to check out here is, when is Slocum and Dan Ball coming back? See, Slocum's injured from 4 to 5 months. I think we're going to have to go out and sign someone new as well. Well, we do have the wage budget there, so we might as well. And Dan Ball, 1 to 6 days. So, I don't know if he can sneak in for the next game. But someone's going to have to be playing left back. I'm not sure if Gallinar will be fit enough. But Chas Hemmings hasn't had the best of games, actually, so bring on Nick McCootie. He's actually impressed me. He's been pretty good. He scored goals. He's on non-contract as well, not paying him anything at all apart from, his bonuses, like appearance fee and all of that. So I reckon that's a pretty good deal. And yeah, if he just does okay, if he doesn't absolutely kill the league, other teams won't be interested in him. So we can just keep him on that non-contract for as long as we want, really, until he wants a bit more. So here, Kington will come off. We'll switch Addlesbury, because of course English is fantastic in that centre mid defence position. And we'll just do 2 for now. We'll just do 2 because, you know, you could get a red card, an injury. Anything like that can happen in Football Manager. Especially when after you make 3 subs, it seems to happen a lot of the time. So here, like, the possession's been fairly even. We've probably created more better chances. Like, we had 4 on target to 1, but still they've got two clear-cut chances to 1. But either way, we are winning 2-0, which is usually fairly comfortable, especially late in the game. But Green is on here, and Ward, what did I say? This is going to be a red card. This is going to be a red card. Oh, it's been happening so much lately. And again, if you watch my streams when I was managing AC Milan, I just got crazy injuries, crazy red cards. I'm not sure if that's a thing of the latest update, not really sure. But either way, it's not a good thing. So probably going to have to... Nah, I'm going to, sacrifice one of the strikers. I guess we'll take up David Pratt. Sometimes I call him Pratt. It's just what comes out, to be honest. Anyway, Jim Roller will come in. We'll just play with the 1 striker. But, yeah, that will be it. Don't really change our style of game too much. We've got the same amount of defenders and midfielders, so it shouldn't affect too much. We just probably won't score. And they won't score here because the highlight was a red card. At least, that rarely ever happens. I think it's happened once in my history of Football Manager where the players scored after you'd give away a red card. Or even, if the opponent gives away a red card as well. Whoa! Whoa! Really? That's the 2nd time in history. That hardly ever happens. Almost never. That almost never happens. Because the highlight is usually your player getting a red card. Wow. That makes me a little bit more nervous. We had the win in the bag. Oh my god, what's happening? We had the win in the bag. Maybe we can seal it off here with a good corner. Nah, it was poor. But we get it back here. It's Chieri. Finds Artist. And he hits it straight at Headley. Come on, lads. We need to hold on here. Maybe say... Ooh, assertive. Concentrate. I've been starting to do that a bit more than marked, whatever it is. Come on, Makudi. Yeah, where are we? What is it called again? Tighten up. I've been doing that because I feel telling your players to concentrate will be as good. Like, you need to concentrate for the whole game. Don't get complacent, that kind of thing. But yes, a little scare at the end. Yeah, a little scare at the end. But again, we work it out. A nice victory. Ross Stern again, player of the match. And yeah, that was a good win for us. We did play a good game. The last minutes, like I said, was a bit nervy because of that. And Boreham Wood, they must have dropped points, did they? Yes, they only got a draw against Concord Rangers. And where's Concord Rangers? Yeah, they're about, mid-table 13th. So that's good for us. If we can, we've got that game in hand, we can win that. We can take our position back outright first. And that's what we'll be looking to do, win the next game. So unfortunately here, something I knew that was going to happen. Andy Gallagher, we just had to put him in for this game. He had to have a good shift, picked up a knock. He was probably always going to get a permanent injury after that game, but he did what's needed. Ward as well. I'm going to fine him for 2 weeks, save a bit of money there as well. Wait, it said I could appeal against the ban. We'll see if that goes. But still, I'm going to fine him 2 weeks' wages. It's just a way to save money, really. And that's awesome. It's awesome when they accept it, especially at this level. You save some money, and they accept the fine. with no repercussions about like complaining about it. That's perfect. So I have been searching around a little bit for another left back, and this guy can actually play right back as well. He's come back from injury, but it's going to be back. He's going to be back in a day. He's just undergoing treatment for a damaged foot, but he looks alright. He's one of those players that doesn't have too many lower attributes. Like, he's got 9 tackling, 9 marking, 8 heading, 9 jumping reach, 8 strength, and he's pretty fit as well. 14 natural fitness, balance is good, aggression. He doesn't have any standout attributes, technically, but he's just really solid. That's what it looks like from his attributes. If I go back and compare him to other guys, I was looking, the probably #1 guy before him was Ben Chilwell, because he's from Leicester, Premier League side. He's got the 11 tackling, but then the 4 marking. Who would you go for? He's a really strong tackler, but not as strong as other areas. Positioning's only 4, which is a very important mental attribute for a defender. But then this Hornstrup guy, his positioning's a bit better, 7. And it's really, would you go for the guy with the best tackling, or that's more fit as well? That's something you got to take into account. Now I'm leaning to more towards this guy. It's really hard to tell, isn't it? And look at his... We might need a scout report, definitely, because I just want to see his potential, because he's not needed by the club. We could potentially sign him the following season. That's something to take into account. For a signing, yeah, he could have some decent potential to definitely play above this level. Not sure how highly, but at least maybe at the conference, the 1 league above this level. So I reckon we'll go for him. And like I said, we just need a backup, and a guy who's fully fit, he'll probably perform a bit better as well, taking that into account. They won't require any wages. They should accept this end of season. Yep, acceptable, and he'll be alright. Like I said, I talked about the other guy from Portsmouth for a bit, but this guy, he may be a bit better because he's 100% fit. And he's been playing pretty regularly for the under-18 side, so he's 100% fit to come back in, but he's played poorly for under-18s there, but who knows. At this really lower level, maybe he'll play better. He's definitely a quality tackler for this level, and he's not slow. So the offer was accepted from Leicester. He just needs to accept personally. And Chilwell, you can see his report. This is what I mean. Where are we going? Yeah, review his report. He has no intention in a transfer right now, but you can see that potential. What's his potential like? Yeah, like I said, to be a good player in the Vanarama Conference. 1 division higher than we're in currently. So that's what I kind of meant. And if he can join, he may play with us for a little bit. He might enjoy it. He might enjoy his spell here. And then he maybe want to sign next season when he's a free agent. Because, yeah, it looks like Leicester City do not want him at all. Probably, you can see from his potential, he's not Premier League quality or anywhere near that. But for this upcoming game is going to be where the problem lies. Both Charlie Ward and Andy Gallagher are going to be missing. Ward through suspension. Yeah, he couldn't... Yeah, you know how I tried to ask them to review that. Unfortunately, it failed. We're going to bring on Jim Rollo. I was thinking about Phil Walsh, but I want to use Rollo's experience. And Phil Walsh has been really poor for me, average rating-wise. And Rollo's got those really important mental attributes, determination, leadership... and teamwork as well, but that leadership on the pitch will be so important. He'll just bring that. He may not be our best defender, but he brings that that kind of player, that kind of experience to the pitch and to the team, to the starting 11 today. Dan Ballsey, we can play him. He's back, but his condition will be really, really poor after we play this game. So for the next episode, we've got a game against Chesterfield, or not, sorry, not Chesterfield, it's Chelmsford, I saw that, Chelmsford, yeah, and where are they though? Chelmsford, they're about, yeah, 11th, so easier team, well, not too easy, easy enough, but what I mean is, yeah, Dan Ball, he's not going to be available for that, most likely, he's going to play a full game here, but then hopefully we'll get that left back in from Leicester, and he accepts the loan, and then, yeah, we'll be okay. But Danble, he's a fantastic player, and we do need to play him as well for match fitness, so that's another positive of playing him, so he can get that. Kington as well needs to be rotated. Junior English, I think he may need match fitness. Yeah, desperately. He desperately needs it. Looking at his attributes and arrows going down, doesn't look too positive, but he's performed well for me this season, so you can't... Oh, no, can't I play Danble? Oh, no, I can. It just looks like he's look at that. It's like red and stuff. It's like one of these players will be starting. So I thought it would have been, yeah, I thought that was the situation. But I guess it's not. Kington will drop out completely. I think this will be start. Oh, even Pakieri. He needs. Okay, I guess we do have to play Phil Walsh. Sorry. Sorry if I'm pronouncing words weird. I just woke up, so still in that tired mode. But like I said earlier, I'm trying to pump this out a lot more over the next couple days because, yeah, got all this Christmas stuff going on. I'm trying to get out videos to upload over this period, so hopefully that'll be all good. But yeah, we'll go in, and yeah, I think that's it. We've got all players there. Yep, full starting 11. We're going to need some luck, though. We've got like lower conditions and all that kind of stuff. But we'll go into absolute match, and we need a win. We need to win here. They're playing. You don't really see a 4-3-3 too often here. And they play with 3 strikers, actually. Charlie Sheringham, I remember him. He's always been around this lower league level for quite a while. Obviously, starting at Tottenham. He didn't make it in the Premier League. Of course, he just wasn't good enough. But at this level, he's been a consistent goal scorer. He's always scored a decent amount of goals. He probably had 3 quality seasons, or maybe even 4 for Dartford. He just didn't play as much that season. 2011, 3 years ago. I'm just trying to think why he would have played less, because don't forget, this is part-time level. They may have personal stuffs going on and not be able to play much 1 year or whatever, but yeah, he's always been a consistent goal scorer at this level. But it's something you don't really see. A 4-3-3, obviously more possession-based. It's not something you see too often. That's why I haven't gone for it. I do like using it, actually. But here I'm going to say I'm expecting you to win tonight, boys. No amazing reactions there. But hopefully here, we can turn it around. Of course, we did get a win in the previous game, but we need consecutive wins to boost the morale. 1 win is probably not enough to do that. 2 wins in a row will probably be good enough. So we're actually dominating possession. Not dominating. We've got a bit of the better possession for the first couple minutes, but doesn't really mean anything because it's only the first couple minutes. But it's not a bad start. But they're on the attack here. Cook plays it through Sheringham. What did I say? What did I say? He's a good goal scorer at this level. And, oh yeah, it's a disappointing start, but that's what you get. With lower fitness, you rotate with worse players and suspensions to a guy like Charlie Ward, who is probably our best centre-back. And not playing, yeah, like Dan Ball, who's not fit at left-back. It's a lot of outs. Artist, we could get it back, though. Hemmings, no. Goes back to Pratt. Addlesbury tries a shot! Oh, it was one of Addlesbury. One of his amazing long shots, but that time it just wasn't good enough. And it's in Sheringham once again. He's probably going to score. No! Ooh, judging off the previous finish, I thought he would have done so again. But this has not been good at all. We'll have to go team talk. We'll go, come on, passionately. Get creative. And even at the same time, let's go attacking now. Okay, there's a highlight right away. It could be a wonder change. It's Dan Ball! Some people might have said don't play him because he might get injured again. But he ends up coming up with a goal. And I reckon I scored right away when I changed it to attacking. I'm going to leave it on attacking for that reason. Because, yeah, obviously our defense is going to be poor. Might as well try and score a few goals. And Dan Ball, maybe I should play him at striker with that kind of finish. Wasn't too bad at all. But, yeah, I definitely want to be striving for a win here. It was good we got that goal back quickly. I feel as though when you take a long time to equalize, it just keeps it's like it lowers your chances, of course, in scoring. But if you get it back quickly, it still gives you a chance to win the game, I feel. So here, let's go assertively. I'm not happy with the performance. Oh no, I clicked the wrong one. I hate that. Because, yeah, maybe I could have got a bit better reaction. But I feel as though team talks, they shouldn't be that important. It should be down to your tactics and your players. Of course, yeah, team talk should be a little bit important, but not like affect fully. But come on. Of course, if we can get out of this game with a draw, that would be nice. But we got to keep winning. Because I want to finish first. And that's what the best teams do. They win week in, week out. But we've been, yeah, moving away from that a little bit. Ross Stern, he's played a good game. English will bring off. We'll bring on Chris Allen. Just, yeah, a bit more control in midfield. A bit more passing quality. David Pratt has actually been poor, but you can't take Pratt off. You can't take him off. We'll bring on Makuti and even Dujon. How was Artis? Yeah, he hasn't had the best of games like most of my players. He's doing okay in training. He's been an okay player for me this season. He scored a few goals, so he's just one of those players that's a good player for you. Not your best player and definitely not your worst player. He's just a role player for the team. He does what he needs to do. So here, just with some quick have faith, but that doesn't really work. Like I said, with the low motivating of my manager attribute, it's really hard to get good reactions from my players, which makes it even harder to win games, unfortunately. But of course, we do our best. It's been a pretty tight game. Like, both teams scored a couple goals, but apart from that, apart from both goal scores, there hasn't been too much. And Cook, Malor, get rid of it. Oh, we are so lucky there. Lucky we defended it. But Malor, again, he's had a pretty good season. He's kept really well for a lower league goalkeeper. Like, most of the time, these lower league goalkeepers for me, they make a lot of errors. He made a couple, but he's been very, very good as well. But here, Dujon. No. Damn ball. Puts it in. It was a dangerous cross, but no one was there. Well, it looked dangerous at the least, so moving into the last 15 minutes. Can we find a winning goal? We've made changes. Maybe we should go out on the attack and try and actually look for this. It could be done. It could be done. Maybe put our fullbacks on attack duty. Because they both are that kind of player. Simpson, especially, and Dan Ball. Could be looking for that in this game. I'm just thinking, Chris Allen, can he play centre attacking mid? Or he can. We could push him. We could actually really, really go for this. We could play him as an advanced playmaker. Probably his best role. And on attack, pushing up a little bit. Even change Addlesbury on more of a... I could put him even on attack there as well. Just go all out for it. It could be a disaster and we lose it. Or it could be fantastic and we win it. You got to take these kind of risks at this level. And even go overload now as well. Just go for it. Because I want to be winning games. But sometimes, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I can be a bit foolish in that way. But I just want to win. It's just such an excitement when you win. But it's also such a disappointment when you lose as well. That's something you have to keep in mind. But here, Cook. The injured Cook. He whips in a cross. And they almost score instantly. Wow. We'll see what they do here, though. Ball tackles. Sheringham scores. That's what you get. Might as well just say aggressively push forward. But yeah, we had to go for the win anyway. We had to do that. Because who knows, they maybe would have scored anyway. And you can see there, Simpson. So you just had to do better there to win the header. That's what I need. And look, we had a player free. If he won the header, we could have been on a break. That's those 50-50 battles that are so crucial in Football Manager. Come on, please. Show a highlight. Come on. Yeah, they'll show it when it's over. Ooh, that's a frustrating one to take. A loss. But that's what happens when you have to rotate. You got injured players, and I'm not happy with that result. We can motivate them a little bit, keep morale a bit high. But now we're not... Oh, no. We're not outright first anymore. We've played the same games. Boreham Wood's played the same games. Ooh, see how much you can just change on a few results. Like, maybe 3 results. You drop points, and suddenly you're not first anymore. Even though we've scored more goals and got a better goal difference, we've probably been the better team, without a doubt. We've been amazing this season. Just a couple, maybe our FA Cup run. It's taking its toll on the players' conditions now. But I'd take that any day of the week because the money is going to set us up, hopefully. So either way, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Next episode is going to be the game against Chelmsford away from home. And then also we have a home game against Boreham Wood. I'd love for it to be in the league to try and beat them. But I want to see how good they are as well. And see whoever wins that game probably does to be in that. It does deserve to be in that first position. So FA Trophy, we'll see how it goes down. And there's a week break after the Chelmsford game. So that's nice. We'll have that. Hopefully Chilwell will join to bring some versatility at left back, but Dan Ball had a fantastic last game. If he's fit, he'll play, but we'll see. 4-day break. Again, we'll see. Hopefully enjoy this episode. We did have a win and a loss. It still hasn't been as convincing as previously, but like I said, the FA Cup games, we went pretty far than most teams in this league, so it's probably taking a toll on us, but like I said, I'll take the money every day of the week. Again, hopefully enjoy the episode. I know it's really early for me, so I need to wake up properly, and yeah, I'll record the next episode, but either way, like I said, hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.